Hi, I'm DJ KellyA, and welcome to the first Moving Shadows vlog, where we highlight new darkwave music. A little background, I am a goth concert promoter and DJ, which I've been doing off and on since 1996. As a promoter, I work under the name Night Sky Productions. Sometimes I DJ in clubs, and I've been doing a monthly online radio show for about a year, which I call the Moving Shadows podcast. I've been inspired by goth YouTubers like Angela Benedict in New York and Cadaver Kelly here in Pittsburgh, and I thought I have some things to say that can best be explained by video, so I thought I would give it a try. In this video, I'll be talking about 4 things: my 2019 Halloween show, a vampire spa that I attended, my podcast, and my goth Christmas show that's coming up on December 21st. By the way, the song playing in the background is We Three Kings by Ria's Obsession featuring Ethan Maroulis. I'll be talking more about that later. So I wanted to show you a little bit about the Halloween show that I organized this year. It was called Danse Macabre 4, so it was the 4th one. And this one featured the Long Losts from New York City, Caroline Blind from California, and Angel Metro from Virginia, as well as my friend DJ KellyA and a costume contest. The close-up footage here was shot by Available Light. So that was Danse Macabre this year. People really seemed to enjoy the bands, and DJ KellyA kept everyone dancing into the night. Then on November 15th, I went to a vampire ball, and when I got home, my family was all asleep, so I thought that would be a good time to record vocals for the podcast that I've been working on. Let's take a look at that night. I just got back from a vampire ball. I saw Tragic Impulse and the Spider Lilies. Everyone was dressed in amazing ball gowns and suits and very elaborately attired. And there were also some burlesque dancers. It was a pretty fun evening. I wore this mask because there's some masquerade theme happening, and it was a fun night. And now I am going to finally record some of my vocals for the Moving Shadows podcast. All right, let's talk about some new music. Hello, and welcome to the Moving Shadows podcast for November 2019. I am DJ KellyA in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and for the next 2 hours, I'll be bringing you darkwave, post-punk, goth, synth-pop, and industrial songs released within the past 4 months. We start off today with Dark-O-Matic. You're listening to the Moving Shadows podcast with DJ KellyA. We just heard The Membranes with Nocturnal. Before that, we heard Rose Garden Funeral Party out of Dallas, Texas with their new single, Martyr.
I would have loved you until my last days, and that's all because you told me you would stay. I've been a martyr for this. I would have broken every bone. I would have broken every
Rose Garden Funeral Party are about to do some touring, so watch for them to play near you. This is what I am looking at. So I'm recording here, and I'm reading my script. I write out my whole script ahead of time, and then I got my mic just going into my computer. All right, onward. That was Out with My Dying Machine, a fantastic Gary Newman cover from their album 80s New Wave Hits, released in August. Thanks to my pal DJ Pat626 for alerting me to that one. You can listen to Pat626's weekly show at mixcloud.com/Pat626. So that was a bit of me recording my monthly podcast, Moving Shadows. You can listen to it on my Mixcloud page at mixcloud.com/DJ KellyA. Here are a few snippets of some awesome music videos for songs I played on my November podcast. This is Ayatoya with Glass Eyes, the Joy Thieves remix.
We play, we choose the game, we roll, the dice is in play. If I'm not here, this is the past. Glass eyes, glass eyes, glass eyes.
Ayatoya is a one-woman army from Chicago who has been touring with Pigface. And this is Mindless Faith with Moth Without a Moon.
Like a moth without a moon.
Mindless Faith were based in Pittsburgh for a few years, so the major people who worked on this song used to come to Club Lago when I was a resident DJ at Ceremony in 1998, and it's cool to see the great art that they're making today. I've linked those videos in the description if you want to watch them in their entirety. You can also follow my Mixcloud page to get notifications when I post a new show. Okay, so I want to tell you about my goth Christmas show. It's called Moving Shadows, a Dark Solstice Celebration because it is the live version of my podcast. It features 4 darkwave bands who've been releasing new music. The headlining band is Noir, which is the current project of Ethan Maroulis. He is best known as the frontman for Los Angeles-based Spawn Ranch, the industrial band on Cleopatra Records. He joined the band in 1993. In 1999, Ethan recorded a duet with Suhail. They recorded a version of We Three Kings, which was released by Project Records on their EXCERPTED Volume 2 collection. I would say that this is my favorite recorded Christmas song. We heard a little bit of it earlier, but this is my favorite part. I just love the way that blends. After Spawn Ranch ended in 2000, Ethan took a hiatus from performing before joining Black Tape for a Blue Girl, the darkwave ethereal project of Sam Rosenthal, who runs Project Records. Ethan was the lead vocalist for Black Tape for a Blue Girl from 2009 to 2012.
I was wrong how that you returned to watch my life unwind. Can you tell me about the inspiration I feel? Can you tell me about everything I long to understand?
After Black Tape for a Blue Girl, Ethan decided to form Noir as a way to combine his industrial past and his gothic past.
Over years the tide is mounting. A need so ever darkly near, my dear.
In 2018, remembering We Three Kings, I invited Sue and Ethan to perform at Danse Macabre 3, and it was really exciting that was the first time they had ever performed on stage together. And Ethan joined Sue for one of her songs, and later that night he performed with Noir.
And that was the last time Noir performed in Pittsburgh.
So last month, Ethan released 2 new EPs. The first one is called A Pleasure, which is available on Metropolis Records. The title track off that has just been selected by a model of Control.com as number 25 in their list of the top 50 tracks of the year. They wrote that this song once again sets Ethan apart as a singular auteur in the wider industrial music realm. His interests have always been vastly wider than any of his peers, and his songs in noir reflect this well, and continues to be a showcase for some of the best songcraft in the scene. My personal favorite song on this EP is Luxury because of its complexity and its inviting yet mysterious lyrics.
I think that for my December podcast, I'm going to do all recently released Gothic Christmas music, because there is a bunch, including this song, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. This is a new song recorded this year by Sue Hutton and Nathan Maroulis on an EP called Christmas Nocturne.
Given all of that, I thought Noir would be the perfect band to headline a Gothic Christmas show. I should say winter holiday show because we will be honoring other traditions such as Yule and Hanukkah. I found these Jack Skello lanterns, and I've been looking for some Santa hats for them. Also on the bill is Seeming, which features Alex Reed and Aaron Fulecki, formerly of the band Thou Shalt Not, which was based in Pittsburgh from 2001 to 2005. Seeming is indie pop to conjure an apocalypse that you can dance to.
I'm no longer who I was, but that's alright with me because we've turned to fire. There are things deep in the sea that blur the line from plant to beast, that curve and quiver.
You'll also find that Alex does have a sense of humor, as evidenced by this song that he released last December.
Last Christmas, love tore us apart, but the very next day, the new dawn fades. This year, in this atmosphere, I'll walk away in silence.
Last Christmas, love tore us apart. Whams. Last Christmas. But every lyric is a Joy Division reference.
Ships in the Night of Charlottesville, Virginia will be making her Pittsburgh debut at this show. Which is cool because she's just started to get more attention for her new single, Lost Times.
There is a place where time stands still. There is a voice that I can sometimes hear.
Doors in the Labyrinth is a Pittsburgh project and the brainchild of Josh Lowry. Josh has recorded 2 Christmas songs especially for this Dark Solstice event. The 2-track holiday single Cold Winter includes a cover of Sally's song from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedies at hand.
DJ KellyA will be returning to give us her take on dark holiday dance music.
We'll also have a performance by Electric Mirage Belly Dance, who are the students of Pittsburgh belly dancer Amethyst. Here's a bit of them performing in May.
So when we were talking about what song Electric Mirage we're going to do for this event, I played them Ethan and Sue's version of We Three Kings.
They loved it and selected it.
So they are working on the choreography for that right now, and I'm really excited to see what they come up with. We're also going to have several vendors. Distortion Productions will be selling CDs and other merch, including this new release, Ulterior Muses, electronic music for belly dance. That should make all the belly dancers very happy. Lots of good stocking stuffers here. I highly recommend this Null Device album, by the way.
Heidi's Spooky Creations will be there. That's Heidi from Tragic Impulse, who we saw earlier in this video at the Vampire Ball.
And she makes Gothic Christmas ornaments. I've had several of them on my otherwise pretty cheerful Christmas tree for the last few years, and I like knowing that darkness is there. She's been making more ornaments to sell this year, as well as some Gothic Christmas stockings. Heroinberg will also be selling comics and merch. Heroinberg is a superhero action series featuring all female protagonists and is set in Pittsburgh.
One of them is based on me.
Etheria is an ethereal DJ from Utah, and her superpower is calming people down.
I wish I had that superpower.
Episode 16 is available to watch now, and it features some actors who should be familiar to people in the Pittsburgh goth scene.
Josh from Doors in the Labyrinth stars as Craniac, the master of machines.
These high-tech superheroines, they're going to be a real challenge to defeat.
Challenge accepted.
Alicia Lynn from Venus and Furs also stars as Scintilla.
I'm ready for your little tricks, and I'll squash you like a bug.
Finally, we have a ton of giveaways from Project Records,
who are the king of the Gothic Holiday compilation.
They really changed the game in 1995 when they released Excelsi's A Dark Noel. Some people thought that Gothic Christmas music would be dismal, but they learned that ethereal music is the perfect soundtrack for winter.
Project released several more volumes and other holiday compilations, including this one in 2012. Ornamental is a 2-disc set, and Project has sent us 25 copies of this to give away. So the first 25 people in the door at Moving Shadows, A Dark Solstice Celebration will receive a copy of this CD.
Includes Ethan Maroulis of Noir singing on 2 songs, a Latin version of Ave Maria and Black Tape for a Blue Girl's cover of Forbidden Colors, which is the theme from the 1985 David Bowie film Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
But wait, that's not all. 3 lucky winners will also receive these 4 CDs from Project. We've got A Dark Noel, which is the greatest hits of their Excelsi's holiday series. We've got Voltaire's Ookie Spooky. We have their latest sampler and an album by Paulina Cassidy, aka Polly Faye. So those are the details for Moving Shadows, A Dark Solstice Celebration. Please visit the Facebook event page and RSVP. It makes us feel very warm and fuzzy inside when people say that they're coming. It also lets your friends know that they will know people there. It's just good for everybody, so RSVP.
You can also buy tickets from Eventbrite right through the Facebook event page. The discussion tabs has many posts that list more information.
You can also visit the Night Sky Productions website for all kinds of bios and details.
The event will be held at the Funhouse at Mr. Small's. Here's how you get to the Funhouse. There is special access for wheelchairs and loading equipment. I'm someone who likes to have a lot of details when I go out, and I thought some of you might be like that too. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy holidays!